What up, guys? Okay, so the reason I like to start out these videos with a song is because it sets the vibe right. You know what I'm saying? It gets me feeling right. The way I see it is, it's easier to believe when you're vibing good. So earlier, I woke up and I was trying to put on my necklace, right? But it was tangled up with another necklace, and I remembered before it took me like 2 hours to get it untangled. And right off the bat, I could have just been like, oh, I already know what's gonna happen, right? Make assumptions. That would have put me in that bad state. But for some reason, that song came to my mind, and it was like, I believe I can fly. And I just like kept like just moving my hands in different ways to like untangle it, but I wasn't really thinking about like, oh, why it was tangled or how it was tangled. I was just like vibing with the music in my head, and just like it was coming out like perfect, and it was like there was a million knots, but I was like every single movement was like perfectly synchronized to get it untangled, and it worked. So I don't know. And then like I had this other realization meditating that I could apply that to any aspect of my life, and it doesn't have to be with that song in particular. It's just like something that makes you feel good inside. Think about it. Feel that feeling while you're doing something. And if you can do that on command and stay in a good state of being always, your actions are going to follow that, and they're going to just it's going to create momentum. That's what it is. Momentum goes one way or the other, negative or positive. Alright, so another thing I wanted to talk about, and this thing has really been helping me. It's a little realization that I actually doubted at first. When I first thought of it, I was like, I don't know if that's like really true or whatnot. I told it to a few people, and I was like, I don't know if this is going to help you, but just let me know, because it's starting to help me. And you know what? They loved it. They loved what I had to say. And honestly, now it's making perfect sense, and I'm like living by it. It's like a new slogan for me. But it's, don't judge yourself for how you do things. Just do it. We do things more efficiently if we don't criticize and critique every little aspect of how we did it. Because actually, we don't know how to do it until we do it. I like this saying too. I don't know who made it up, or maybe I made it up. It just came to my head when I was thinking about this. But it was, do the action, and the process or the way will be shown to you. You know what I mean? Like, we always sit there like, how can we do this? But when we think more, that's when we start overthinking, and it lets negative energy in, Negative thoughts come into being. But I feel like if we just do it, we just do the action, the way will be shown. We will know in the moment. Intuitive. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need to snap into, not snap out of. People always say snap out of it, man, come alive, whatever. No, snap into life. Snap into the flow of life. You know what I mean? Snap into it. Realization. Realize your full potential, who you are, who you truly are inside, and everything will make sense. Learn everything by experiencing it. Go and do it. Don't be ready to handle anything that comes. Be ready to handle anything you go and do. Then there's no such thing as too much to handle or something that's too much to go through. You stop seeing things as struggles, and you start to see them as challenges. And then you're thankful for every challenge because it helps you grow from the experience. It gives you energy. Every struggle, you're like, oh, not this again, right? That's depleting your energy. But if you're like, oh, okay, I know I can cross this obstacle. Here's a new time for me to show my true potential and test who I truly am. You're going to be grateful for everything in life then. Once you start building that positive momentum, it'll push you towards your destiny. It will push you towards becoming that person who you were meant to become. Do you see what I'm saying? The things that will hold you back, though, are those little thoughts of why you should be guilty of why you do something. Our intentions are the foundation, and once we lay that out, we don't have to be guilty about how we went about doing something. Take steps every day towards that thing that inspired you to get moving in the first place. That's what will bring energy and life into your life. Do you see what I'm saying? We have to get into the flow of life. And right now, maybe you're in a hole and you're down on your luck. You're in the crevices, right? You thought your way into this situation. You created a negative momentum that led you into this. It's just a process, but the process can be undone. I promise you. You can turn the tables of life by evolving and creating yourself into something a little bit better every day. It doesn't matter if it's the smallest baby step. And that's pretty much the gist of what I was trying to say today. These are all realizations I have when I'm doing anything. It's not just when I'm meditating, although a lot comes to me when I'm meditating, but I see everything as meditation. Once you're in the moment with yourself, we all have different eyes, but we're all eyes of the same universe. And so the way we all see it, different and subjectively, is so beautiful. And on that note, I hope all of you have a blessed day.